Hey everybody, so what I did right now to prepare my chicken taquitos, I made the salsa first, that way it can marinate inside the refrigerator. I used about 3 of these tomatoes, a half onion. All you need is probably 1 of a chili serrano or jalapeno. I use the smaller ones, but 1's fine, maybe a little bit more than half. It depends up to you, since I like to load my taquitos with a lot of hot sauce. You probably only need about half. If you buy a bigger one, then all you need is about a half. Cilantro, this is like my favorite. A lot of people don't like this. They think it's parsley, but it's not. I mean, what is Mexican food without cilantro? Also, I cut a lime in half. I used about 1/3 of a lime, and I left this much left. It's just about 1/3. You guys don't have to put that much. Usually you just put like half a lime and you're good. But I like to put a little bit more. Also, you want to add in some salt. I use Morton's. I just eyeball it. I mix it around, and then I use black pepper. Like I said, it's all up to your taste. Everybody's taste is different. Some people like saltier. Some people like more black pepper. I like more black pepper. So we are gonna go on to the next. Do the chicken. Oh, this is like so smoky. So I just had this boiling for while I was showing you how to make the salsa. All right. So to cook the chicken, what we're gonna do is get a pot like this. Just enough water to cover the chicken breast. I'm probably going to cook about just 1 chicken breast. You're going to add a little bit of salt inside there, and then we're going to add in the chicken breast. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Just going to throw that in there like that. Don't ever buy a chicken breast with the bone in it. It's like the most annoying thing ever. So I'm just going to throw that in anyways. Let that cook. I'm guessing cooking chicken, in hot water is probably going to take about, I don't know, probably like 5-7 minutes, I'm guessing. I eyeball it. So I'll be back after this is all done, and I'll show you the next step. I use a little pan like this, or you could use like any pan. We're going to actually throw in the al pastor sauce. This is like the best sauce ever. It's really good. We're actually going to throw that in on this pan, and we're going to add a little bit of vegetable oil with it. And we'll be back when that chicken's done and shredded. So this is about 1 chicken breast. It's a pretty good portion. What I did was actually shred it into little pieces like this. Just enough to actually put into the tortillas later so we can deep fry them. What I did was put that al pastor sauce that I showed you earlier in the yellow can. I added about, probably would say like about a teaspoon of vegetable oil. So I'm going to leave that on high so we could bring that to a boil. I love this sauce so much. It's scrumptious delicious. Alright, so I'm going to bring that down to medium now. Ooh, doesn't that look good? You guys have to taste this sauce. The camera doesn't do justice. Alright. So now I'm gonna add in my chicken. Just wanna move it around. Scrumptious delicious. Alright, so now, it's kind of hard to film with the camera in my hand and not being able to hold on to this pan handle. So, I'm going to set this down and mix this. Alright, so I mixed around my chicken and the al pastor sauce for about a minute, and I turned it off. And what I'm doing right now is, I'm using actually a Hamilton Beach deep fryer. I really like this one. Right now I'm leaving it on I actually turned it on, so when this light turns green, I know it's ready to fry. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get some tortillas and actually warm them up. Usually how they do it is actually wrap it around a towel. I don't have a clean towel, so I'm gonna use napkin, and I'll be right back. Alright, so what I did is got a fork and I added some chicken inside the tortilla. Now I am gonna fold this, if I can try to do this with one hand. Try to keep it tight so it doesn't come undone, but that's how you would do it. Something like that, and leave wherever it ends unfolding, make sure that's at the bottom so it keeps still. And I'm going to roll this up and I'll be back. By the way, when you guys do add in chicken, don't try to put it too much to the end like that, because when you do roll it, it will come out. So just keep it like centered like that. Alright, so I stacked about 4 of these bad boys in the fryer, about to drop it in. I don't have anything to hold these together, but I just used a fork. And since I'm Asian, I sometimes use chopsticks. I just actually put it right in the center, and then I drop it down because it will keep it from actually falling apart. You can see this one's falling apart right now. But we're going to go ahead and drop this in just about a minute, and that's it. That's all you need. And I just hold this to the side. Like after a few seconds, you can let this go. Because it's already getting hard. Pretty easy, right? Don't worry if it's not even pretty looking or whatever, because it's gonna go in your belly anyways. And I'll be right back. Alright, so I just put on lettuce on my taquitos. I'm giving my brother the ugly ones. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this El Mexicano. It's by Marquez Brothers, and it's the Crema Mexicana sour cream. It looks like this. You get this at your Asian supermarket or the Mexican supermarket, but they have this in most of the Asian supermarkets. Not all of them, but some of them will have it. So I'm going to put that on top, and I'm going to add some salsa and some cheese, and after I'm done, I'll be right back. So this is what my loaded chicken taquitos look like. I basically bought the cheese with the cheddar, and I forgot what this cheese is called. Anyways, so what I did was put a lot of this Mexican sour cream, a lot, spilling everywhere, and then the cheese, and then the lettuce, all on top of that. And the hot sauce you want to use for this is Cholula hot sauce. Is the bomb. And that is it. Bon appetit. I don't know how to say it in Spanish.